What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, Young Phillip, and I'm back with another video for y'all today. And before we get started with today's video, make sure y'all click the like button down below, give it a thumbs up, make sure y'all click that subscribe button, but make sure y'all click that bell so y'all can be notified and don't miss any of my videos. Today's video is going to be me, giving off my top 10 favorite Floyd Mayweather fights of all time. So without further ado, let's begin. Number 10, Mayweather versus Ortiz. In September 2011, Mayweather went toe-to-toe with Victor Ortiz. It was scheduled for 12 rounds, but everything came to an end by the time it got to the fourth. Like, Ortiz had headbutted Mayweather, like, right here in the lip part, on the part of the lip and shit. He got a point deducted. And then before, like right when the fight was continuing, it was also in the final seconds of the fourth round. Mayweather hit him with a left and then hit him with a right hand, knocks him down. And when he was unable to get up, Mayweather was awarded the victory by knockout. That was like, what, the last time ever in that time that he scored a knockout victory? All in all, Ortiz lost. And it was reported that he did get his license revoked because he somewhat admitted to intentionally headbutting Mayweather in the lip. But moving forward, number 9, Mayweather versus Corrales. Back in January 2001, a young Mayweather, who was in the featherweight division, he faced off against Diego Corrales. He dominated Mr. Chico Corrales throughout the entire fight. There were 5 separate knockdowns. The first 3 were in the 7th, even though it should have stopped after that 3rd knockdown, but they let the fight continue. But 2 more came in round 10. And Corrales' trainer / father had decided to throw in the towel because he didn't want to see his son take any more punishment. And his son like, no. The fuck is wrong with you? Why'd you stop the fight? And Mayweather was the winner by knockout. Number 8, Mayweather versus Jose Luis Castillo. Back in April 2002, Mayweather boxed against Jose Luis Castillo for the lightweight title. And they went for 12 rounds, back and forth action. They traded blows non-stop. Castillo had a point deducted from him in round 8 for hitting on the break, and Mayweather himself had a point deducted for pushing with his elbow in round 10. But that didn't stop Mayweather from winning the fight by decision by a surprising wide margin. Number 7, Mayweather versus Marquez Chop Corley. In May 2004, Mayweather faced off against Corley for 12 rounds. Mayweather had won the first 3 rounds, but in the 4th, like at the start of the 4th, Corley had caught Mayweather with a right hand, and that caused him to stumble, and he went to the ropes. That was like one of the first few times that Mayweather's been hurt in a fight like that. But he managed to recover and knock down DeMarcus Corley roughly twice in the fight. And he still won the fight by like unanimous decision victory. And that right there is another perfect Mayweather fight. Number 6, Mayweather versus Ricky Hatton. In December 2007, Mayweather went against another boxer who was also undefeated at the time, and it was British fighter Ricky the Hitman Hatton. Mayweather had a bad start in the early round, like round 1. Hatton had caught him with a punch that made him wobble back. But Mayweather managed to bounce back as the fight progressed. Like Mayweather's right hand in the 3rd round caused a cut over Hatton's right eye. And in round 6, Hatton was penalized for hitting Mayweather on the back of the head. But Mayweather took over that fight. But as soon as the 10th round came, that's when Mayweather had to close the show. He dropped Hatton once around the 2-minute mark. And then Hatton still stumbled, still hurt from the knockdown. He was still, like, his legs were still not there. When he was still getting beat, he ended up getting dropped again. To the point that the referee just called it off. And Mayweather was the winner by knockout. That was a perfect way to end 2007. Number 5, Mayweather versus Judah. In April 2006, Mayweather faced off against the slick Zab Judah. He was beating Mayweather to the punch until Floyd took over and dominated the fight. Then the match came to a halt in round number 10 when Judah had hit Mayweather below the belt and also hit him in the back of the head, which almost resulted in a riot breaking out, but order was restored and Mayweather cruised to an easy, unanimous decision victory. Number 4, Mayweather versus De La Hoya. This is one of the most hyped up fights of 2007. This was like the first fight that Mayweather was in that year, before the Hatton fight. They had boxed for 12 rounds for the 154-pound title. De La Hoya had got some licks in that fight, but Mayweather still outboxed De La Hoya. Don't believe me? Go rewatch that fight. I watched it on pay-per-view when it actually happened. But Mayweather won by split decision and got another belt. Moving forward. Number 3, Mayweather versus Balamir. Before his fight with De La Hoya, we had to close the show in November of 2006 with Mayweather against Carlos Balamir. Balamir haven't had a loss in roughly 8 years. But with this matchup, Mayweather kept throwing that right hand almost throughout the entire fight. He was outboxing Balamir. Balamir was looking like he was having trouble trying to outbox Mayweather. Like, he couldn't. Like, every single round belonged to Mayweather from start to finish. But all in all, Mayweather won by unanimous decision. Number 2, Mayweather versus Marquez. After being out the ring for roughly almost 21 months since his victory against Ricky Hatton in 2007, Mayweather bounced back in 2009 and boxed against ring veteran Juan Manuel Marquez. They went toe-to-toe for 12 rounds. Mayweather did score a knockdown in the second round. Like, that was one of the times that Mayweather had scored a knockdown on his first time being back in the ring. And then, like, it still didn't stop Mayweather from dominating Marquez from bell to bell in that fight. 21 months off, and he's back better than ever. Before we get to our number 1 spot, here are a few honorable mentions. Mayweather versus Miguel Cotto. Mayweather versus Philip Endo. Mayweather versus Canelo Alvarez. And Mayweather versus Shane Mosley. Coming in at number 1, Floyd Mayweather versus Arturo Gaddy. After defeating Henry Brucelis and at the start of 2005, Mayweather faced off against Arturo Gaddy for the 140-pound title. Mayweather ruled the action from the opening bell. He was dominating Gaddy, but there was a knockdown almost at the end of round 1, but Gaddy still couldn't handle Mayweather's speed and power. He promised to humiliate Gaddy before his fans. Like, it was really brutal. The fight came to an end after the 6th round because Arturo Gaddy's right eye was like swollen shut and he couldn't see out that eye no more. So therefore, Mayweather was the winner by a knockout. I'm pretty sure there's some Mayweather fights that should be talked about, but those were my top 10 favorite Floyd Mayweather fights. I'd like to say thank y'all for tuning in to today's video. Make sure y'all click the like button down below. Give it a thumbs up. Make sure y'all click that subscribe button. Make sure y'all click that bell so y'all can be notified and don't miss any of my videos. Don't forget to add me on my social media at YoungPhilip_00, Snapchat Ron361005, and TikTok at YoungPhilip00. With that being said, I am out.